Hi everyone, I'm Dan Albers and welcome back here to USBN Sports and Go Redskins TV. We're here at Media Day for the Orange and Black Scrimmage. I'm joined by the head coach of the Anderson Redskins, Evan Dreyer. Evan, hard to believe this is year 3 that we've been doing this. You got to be pretty excited for year 3.
Oh, after last 2 seasons, we're excited to be back in the field for 2018. We've put in a lot of work, and we're just excited to be back out here and ready to go for our 2 scrimmages and then start off with Mount Healthy.
You guys, you've had some great senior leadership. You had some of those juniors that were seniors last year. They're gone. The Jay Voltenheins, the Blahals, all those guys. Have you had to kind of mold some of these other guys to take that step up, or is it pretty much everybody's the same?
I think our team is so much different than last year's team because we're led by the 4 offensive linemen.
Right.
Brian and Kevin Stone, Nick Turciano, Zeke Carell have led us from sophomore year on. They've played so much over the last 2 years now as seniors. We really feel like they had to lead our team through the offseason, and they've done a great job. And then you throw in Jimmy O'Toole and Tim Swain on the defensive side, and they have definitely developed the last 2 years, and now we're ready to see them as seniors.
Is that obviously that's one of your strengths is going to be your offensive line. I know you love to pass the ball. May we see some runs a little bit more with those guys?
I think you're going to see a lot of different things out of this year to make sure we control the line of scrimmage, we control the football. We have to stay out of a lot of negative plays. Like Jay Voltenheim did a great job of making a negative play into a positive play. I just think that we have a lot of different things that we can do with our offensive line to make us more effective.
You guys obviously, have improved each year. Now everybody's coming at you even harder now. Do you think that they're going to try to obviously figure out a way to stop your high passing offense, or it doesn't matter, you can pretty much do it on your own?
I think that's why it's so different, because now our offensive line is going to try to control the line of scrimmage, and we're going to come at you at the beginning of the game rather than the end of the game. And then we have Joey Newton, Eric Curlis on the outside, and I think that senior duo is very, very special. I think they can be as good as Austin Watt and Kyle Blaha and Amadeus Jones. I think we got a bunch of guys that are going to play really, really well together.
Is that exciting for you, that you had those guys and now you're replacing them with new guys and trying to get them to be where some of those other guys were?
I think, what some people don't understand is that our goal is to have all-state receivers, all-state offensive linemen, all-state linebackers. But when you see Austin Watt become all-state, you want to be him in the future. So we have a bunch of guys that have worked their tails off, and we're excited to see them grow throughout the season, because Austin Watt, the last 5 games of his senior year, was unbelievable. And we can't wait to watch our guys grow, and I think Eric Curlis could have a special year.
You guys have improved each year defensively with Coach Schmidt, year 1 to year 2, and now year 3. You're pretty excited with what Coach Schmidt has done and that defensive unit?
I think it's very different because our defensive line has transformed into Trent Rogers and Jake Campbell and Bo Arlinghouse, and now we've transformed into kind of a wrestler, a bunch of guys that play really, really hard and just get after the football. So it's going to be interesting to see how they mesh as we go throughout our season. So you got,
again, a crosstown showdown, which is awesome, on a Thursday night. When do you start preparing for Mount Healthy?
We can't wait to watch their scrimmages in the upcoming weeks. But the biggest thing is that, we talk about having a faceless opponent this year, and I just felt after last year that we have to worry about ourselves and execute much better. We didn't execute at the end like we should have, and I think that is why we have to worry so much about us.
All right, so that's Evan Dreyer joining us here, and what we're going to do is we kind of talked about it with Coach Pitzer. We're going to try to bring back the old Redskin review again at some point, but we'll talk about that at a later date. But Coach, I'm excited for another season.
Can't wait.
Evan Dreyer joining us here. We'll be back with more interviews right after this.